Hey everyone, we are back for mission 21 of the campaign. We are in Act 3, still in Chapter 1. We got done with the two-parter, now we get some options here that open up. Of these options, Sentinel's Pledge is kind of lackluster because the things it rewards are not very valuable comparatively to the other ones that these missions give. So this is that next rarity tier up between the Revenant Shard and the Worm's Bait. So these tend to be a little bit more valuable, so I will be doing these two and skipping the Sentinel's Pledge. Since I need a Revenant Shard sooner than later, I'm going to do this first. You can see what we can do here. We are going to be fighting worms for the first time. These things are pretty brutal, so get a good introduction to them. As far as loadout goes, there is a lot more movement in this map. So I have brought back, I think we did keep the movement card before. Or yeah, we have brought back Greed is Good. I am opting for Sneak Attack over Slice Twice just because sometimes a stun on these worms can be a really big benefit. And so it's either going to be a Sneak Attack or a Sense Weakness where I can just take them down. And for large movement, I still have Greed is Good. And if I end up adjacent, Smoke and Mirrors is still amazing. For the Ranger, I've actually swapped in Wild Bloom for Piercing Arrow just because I've found that there's, in this specific map, there's not a whole lot of lines that ever come up. So this, I'm hoping, is a little bit more reliable, and the Vines will hopefully add a little bit more movement to the group if they do line up too. As far as the Vanguard, Bladefall, Hero Time are our two best AoEs. I am also bringing a large movement card in the form of Preparation instead of Split the Earth. The lines, like I said, don't really happen a whole lot in this mission, so Preparation for more grit and still keeping Into the Fray for another option to gain 2 grit in a single card. Not any significant changes to the Fate deck. I did, I think, add in this deal to adjacent just for more damage instead of, I think, a defensive one where I was healing. But other than that, nothing really to mention. I've added in Confused instead of, or some other effect, but Confused and Blind, especially on the Ranger, could be really good. Yeah, same items as before. So let's jump in and give it a shot. Alright, so what we have here, so we need to interact with each of these torches, and when you interact with the torch, it will summon a worm immediately. And each of these will summon a worm, but you can see, I think we only have to take down 2 of them, not all 5. So we can just take down 2 and then make a mad dash to interact with the other 5 or the other 3. But to begin with, I do like fading left a little bit just to first of all get out of this person's range. They can only go 3, so as long as I'm not standing, they can go as far as there. So as long as I'm not standing in these 3 hexes, I am safe. So yeah, I do want to start working my way over here because I want to try to abuse pit things too. So I'm going to, I think I just want to gain grit. I want to get my Vanguard over here because I'm going to have my Vanguard doing a lot of these initial triggerings. So we'll see what we can get from there. Yeah, so let's start. I want to get this push for the grit. Obviously the heal doesn't do a whole lot right now, sure. But, and then I can now come over here. Now I'm ready with 2 grit, ready to rock. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is another amazing thing that, you know, you can see how crazy Sense Weakness is. I guess either of these 2 I could attack. Like I said though, I still want to be moving left. So I'm just going to see what we can do here. Blind. Okay. And then what we can do is elephant trot this. Get close enough. Although this is already in range of the ranger here. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Okay. So we can scout ahead. This is a 50. Oh, actually, it's not. It's guaranteed. So we can just move up. Is there anything else I would like to do? Wild Bloom is not a guaranteed. I would kind of want that for the move, but I think I'm just going to get myself positioned. Because if I can be 1, 2, 3 from this torch, then it means that I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can set it up for a scout ahead again. So let's do that. Glad we chose the higher damage option there. And how much do I want to greed this? 2. I think maybe we can get it on the way back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Puts us a little too far away. Well, I could be in range of a couple of different things. I'm still in range of Skull Rattle. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Okay. Skip. There's nothing in range. No turn. They're gonna do a whole lot of nothing, just moving up. Amazing. So I think here I want to trigger this. And since I have leap on the start of both of these, the only way to do this and get an attack is with Into the Fray. So let's do that. Okay, I think I'm going to... I see the Wild Bloom here. I do need... So the annoying thing about these enemies is they have 2 life. They have 2 health bars. When you take the first one down, they come back and they lose all of their debuffs and do a very annoying attack that like pulls in a bunch of enemies from nearby, and it can be very difficult to deal with. So I think I'm just gonna skip this move and start working on this first health bar. I think if I 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. I think if I Lava Rock on my Ranger, I can probably take all of these down. So I don't know if I need the extra damage here. Okay, blind is very good. Okay, so if we Wild Bloom and attack here, haha, alright. So 1 will do it. 2 would also do it, but I think I want to save that for a guaranteed Skull Rattle, and since they're blind, the first attack is not a threat. So I think I'm just going to get away here. So let's trigger that, and guaranteed kills on both, as well as at least getting this one close. Wow, and confused. Huh. Well, what that is going to do is allow this person to attack the bone pile too. I think I just want to get out of there. And they are exposed, so my singular... I won't even have to attack because Grit is going to trigger, which will then do 2 damage on exposed 1 and automatically take care of it. So we are gonna basically automatically take care of all of this. So I'm just gonna keep moving up, I think. And greedily grab gold. Okay. So sneak attack is a nice option since weakness is going to be an attack 9, 10, attack 10. I could just sneak attack and move. Yeah, I think this is a good option. Almost. I think I want to stand here for a greed is good on my next turn. Oh, but I really don't want to lose. Well, if I'm just greed is gooding, then I actually don't need this. Okay, yeah, I can get away with not having Shroud for this turn. Yep, okay, so since they are confused, the first attack will be the blind, second attack will be the confused, and attack both, and then I will now crit, attack back, and you can see they went underground. So we now have the whole turn to kind of get away from that person. They can only go 3. What I'm thinking is I actually want to do a scout ahead, maybe? Or sorry, snaring vines. And I think I can trigger this. This is a mimic, so I can at least trigger it and get them out of there. Do I want to actually attack them? I think the answer is no. But I can greed is good and hit 3 of these, which will be sweet. So I think, do I want to take the hit with the ranger? I actually don't mind it. Yeah, why not? There's no one to heal. We'll do this. Push this person in the pit. And then I guess I can just come grab this, huh? Let's do it. Right, Black Inkwell. Get a Horde Heart. Nice, did not trigger the vines. So we can simply greed is good, run away. This will give a shroud. I can even waste the time to do this because the vines are so good. It's only 5 gold, but it is a strengthen. Also, yeah, I'm gonna get all the way over here. Okay, so with the Vanguard, we can do our movement again. some grit. Alright, now you can see they come back. They lose all of their previous debuffs, which is really frustrating. So it's going to pull me in a little bit. But plenty of damage reduction on the Vanguard. When they go down here, they will actually go down for real. What shenanigans do I want to pull here? I think I want to... When I interact with this, it's going to summon the next one. I think I want to do this with the Ranger. And I think I want to... Guess I could just Skull Rattle Shot, huh? That's a significant amount of damage. I could Scout Ahead if I wanted to insta-delete the next person too. I could do an attack, trigger the next worm, and then hit them with a bunch of Expose, which my Rogue would probably insta-destroy them. Is that probably the play? Yeah, that's probably the play, huh? It's too bad that I'm too close. Alternatively, with the Rogue, I could Smoke and Mirrors. That is another just high damage. I mean, it's still not that high damage. Yeah. I also just don't want to deal with this worm. Like, I want my Vanguard to be handling a lot of this. So maybe... Yeah, I think I am going to go with Skull Rattle Shot. So then I can guarantee get the stun off and not really have to worry too much. Let's see what we got. Oh, this is very good because now I can jump, Blade Fall, push the spider in, and still do damage to this other one. So, this will end up taking out both. This is perfect. Okay. That's that. So here I can simply Blade Fall. Knock back 2. We'll put the spider in the pit. See you later. Ooh, excellent. They dropped loot. I want that. Worm's Bait. That is incredible. So we do have Shroud on the Rogue. I think I'm just gonna run in. Because I think... Ooh, I could 1,000 Cuts. 13... 21, 22. So if I pull a -1, I'll be sad. Sense Weakness is not going to do that much because I didn't do Scout Ahead. I could just stun. Then we can all get out. So Smoke and Mirrors is amazing because I can do 12 plus 6 plus 3. So 18. Once again, we get to the same 22, except I have 2 attacks that could end poorly instead of just 1. Sneak attack is probably the play here. And what I can do is confuse this one if I walk away. I can't do this without losing a shot of myself. Do I want to do it just to get the attack on him? I kind of do. I can just skip the teleport and stun right here. Yeah. It's the play. The ranger can take a hit. It's okay. So this means that they will attack both of these two, which is going to be amazing. They'll probably do all the damage we need, actually. Okay. So with confused, it's okay. Well, this is great. This is a perfect opportunity for its hero time. Because I could hit all of them. Yeah, this is too awesome. So let's just guarantee it. Perfect. Horrid Heart. And then I have to end my turn there. They'll pull me if I don't get any closer. I think this is the opportunity now to do this. I'm gonna Tusk Charger. Finish this. I think this is just run away. The key here, though, is because of the pull, it's gonna, if we get too far, it can pull us into the pit, so we do have to be mindful of that. But yeah, we just want to get to this next one. We have 6 rounds still. We're doing pretty good, and we'll be close enough that we could still skull rattle when they come out. So I think setting things up for my Vanguard to get out of there afterwards will be helpful. Okay. There. I just want to be as far as possible from this thing. Okay. And then we were just going to Greed is good. Get a bunch of damage. And I think I'm going to move here. So the spiders still have a range. So the worm. Okay. we can easily get the defeat here. So then I can then make the vines for the rest of the team. That is actually going to be huge. So I can do this, grab that. Alright. Is there... Oh, I guess I could... Yeah, this might be a 1,000 cut situation. Get a guaranteed kill on both. Yeah, I think that's too good. I don't know what else we'd use it on. AoE is really, really helpful. And then we can use our turn on the Rangers, setting the rest of the group up to get a huge amount of movement here. Vanguard can heal up if they need. And then, yeah, with preparation, get up to max grit. Yep. Seems great. We want to go up, so I'm going to do this enemy first. Might as well get the gold while we're at it. Okay. Grab this. And all they have to do is be below 8 health, which they are by a mile. Alright. And then I can use this last teleport to just get over here. That's so sweet. Okay. Skip that. Get a bunch of Horde Heart up there. Okay, so let's just get everyone to this next one. So we are done defeating worms if we want to. We have enough time. I don't know. Ranger has so much movement. I could probably just get away with actually defeating this next one and then do a mad dash for these last ones. Just to get another chance at a worm's bait for more town upgrades. So, snaring vines. 1, 2, and 3. It's probably too greedy. I probably should have been here so I could have been at a good range to scout ahead, but greed wins. Okay, we can do this, and then we can work on this. Strengthen ourselves. Oh, that's too far out of range. Okay. Alright, so I need to do this. Okay. Oh yeah, and if I do this, this will move the enemy out of the way, so then there's a sense weakness location. Wow, got the kill and pushed him 3 range away. Oh my goodness, that is just how we wrote it up. So we'll get the strength from there. So this thing is gonna be super dead. I almost just want to stun it. Oh, the tempo though. We only have 4 rounds. Skull Rattle. I could Skull Rattle. And then the rogue could Smoke and Mirrors. I just want to keep moving people forward. Yeah, I think this is a Skull Rattle to keep moving forward. One, two, three, 4. Yep. I have the strengthen. So they are stunned. And then I can do... Honestly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could run all the way down there if I really wanted to with the Ranger. Alright, so we want to do a Smoke and Mirrors here. Yeah. Blind the spider. If they end up somewhere nice, okay, that's fine. That means when they leave... This is probably dumb, because now I'm going to trigger this. Alright, let's just get out of here, I guess. Make a decoy. The effort I went to not trigger it. Oh well. Okay. Alright, we'll take a little bit more damage on the Vanguard. Another enemy here. This is another situation where I could, yeah, I can just kill absolutely everyone with 1,000 cuts. Wow, 1,000 cuts really showing off here. Twice per turn, yeah. Okay. Defeated. Can skip the teleport here. Attack. And then we can teleport on this person. And finish that. Wow. Rogue putting on a clinic right now. And we get the Horde Heart proc. Okay, beautiful. Okay. So... I don't want to make this farther from my rogue. We just need to get these last 2 torches. I also want to get this treasure chest. So... what I think I'm going to do is Snaring Vines. One, 2, 3. For the rogue, actually, and I'm just gonna skip them all and just take this side with the Vanguard. And just get ready for the next one. So Vanguard can big move, heal up. Ooh, I am in range. Excellent. Gain grit. And turn. So yeah, because it requires a round after the worm gets its second health bar, we really don't have time to take down the next one. So we really are just in tag the torches and get the heck out of here, which we can do very easily here. So get our rogue going. Greed is good. So 1, 2, 3. That's free. This is free. Ooh. And this is why we had the option to get them out of there. So yeah, as soon as we interact with this last torch, it's done. So I think then, I'm just gonna get gold here, I guess. Go stand by the rogue and hang out. Heal myself up, feel better about things. I guess I could also just... Oh, I don't even have it. Yeah. That's just preparation. This doesn't matter. Didn't even use all of our trinkets. Just go hang out here. Okay. We're gonna end this with some snaring vines. Sure. And we'll interact. And that is it. GG's. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.